You can do it. One thing that stands in the way of success is your ability to believe in yourself. We've touched on this in previous segments that we've done about attitude, but there's more to success than just having a positive attitude. You must believe in yourself. Now look, I totally understand that it's hard to believe in yourself when you feel that you have absolutely nothing going for yourself. It's a harsh world we live in today. Social media, movies, TV shows, all these sorts of stimulus that we have out there in the external environment make us uncomfortable with ourselves, always pushing us to be prettier, happier, skinnier, more muscular, all sorts of things like that. It's like we get in this constant competition with, well, who exactly? Our phones, the people on our phones that we seem to have some sort of deep connection to, as if we know these people that are fueling some sort of inferiority complex in us. Just this past week, I caught myself doing the exact same thing. Facing my phone, wishing I had more, wishing I was more. But luckily I stopped myself and realized I have plenty. I am so much more than I'm giving myself credit for. We need to stop trying to be a version of ourselves based on what we see in others and what we think we lack. The truth is that these platforms are designed for us to only see the good and the pretty parts of others. And we are basing our own expectations on this fictitious world out there that only exists on our phones. We set ourselves unrealistic expectations, driving us further and further away from who we are and what we are truly capable of. Now, everybody struggles with something. If you struggle with self-esteem, you're probably comparing yourself to other people and using a measuring stick that's not even remotely accurate as you bash yourself and your own abilities. Just try and stop for a moment. Breathe. Here's something you can try. Sit down with a piece of paper and start to write down the things you are genuinely good at. Write down absolutely anything and everything that comes to your mind. Don't limit yourself or overthink it. For every skill or task that you own, and it doesn't matter what it is, there is a way to put those abilities to good use and a way to make it your own personal success story. Now that you've done that, think about the things that you love to do. Make another column on your paper and begin to list the things you really enjoy and could do every day for the rest of your life, and not dread going to work on. Now draw connecting lines between the things in your two columns that look like they go together. On my piece of paper, I might write that I'm good at organizing things. And in the other column, I'd put down I like to write. They don't seem to go together, but what if I began to write about getting organized? What if I started an email list with tips on how to get organized and wrote notes to encourage my subscribers? And then, what if I started to talk to companies who would custom make things for my subscribers to help keep them organized and began seeing profit from all of this? Would you call that success? I definitely would. And there's a lady in North Carolina who's done just that. Just ask any of the 250,000 fly babies if the fly lady is good to them. This woman has created a niche for herself and is success personified. So are you beginning to see how creative thinking and listing your skills and your passions can work together for success? This exercise is designed to help you to think outside of the box. Ultimately, the moral of the story is that you can do this. You can succeed at this, and you do have what it takes to be successful. Go and work on your lists and remember to think outside the box.